It's looking pretty dank. Hi guys, so I am just going to go ahead and change the parting on my new wig. I've already put where I want the parting to be because it's only lace front and not like full lace. You can't have like a parting that goes like straight down, it's only really like the first part, but I definitely like having more hair over one side. I don't like middle partings on me because, as you can see, I have a massive 5 head, and there's nothing wrong with having a 5 head. I just don't like my big old forehead being like right on display and having like hair either side. It makes me feel unwell. On my face it just doesn't look good. I'm sure on other people you rock your big 5 heads, you don't need to cover them up, but like on me it just doesn't look good. This is my first time like properly trying to stick my wig down with spirit gum, and it's only my second proper time of ever putting the wig on. First time was yesterday. I wore it to a lecture because I hadn't washed my hair and I'd done another all-nighter trying to do some work, an essay, and I know that like wasn't good because one of my aims and goals for the year was to start work earlier, but I just didn't, so I'm gonna try better next time. So I hadn't, like, my hair was like looking gross, so I put my wig on yesterday, and then today didn't really glue it down. I glued like this little bit here down, but not around like my face entirely, and I just put like a hat on it as well. And the only other time I wore it was when I literally got it out of the box and I just like put it on my head like, oh my god, I want to put it on. And it's like a different colour. Oh my god, my battery's dying. Okay, so sorry about that. My camera was dying, so I've charged the battery, and I hope that I'm picking up at a similar place. So anyway, the wig is a different colour to like what I was expecting. In the photo it kind of looked like a silvery blue tint going into this kind of blue dip dye, but I think it was either my screen or like the photo, because it did say wigs can appear a different colour than in the photos. But either way, I am happy with it because it is my favourite colour anyway. I couldn't decide between getting like silver, white or blue wig, and I've wanted blue hair back for ages now, but I just don't want to damage my hair anymore by dyeing it a completely different colour, which is why I put blue and lilac bits in my pink hair. But this means I can have like blue all over now, I guess, so that's quite nice. But yeah, basically I am going to try and get the parting set so that it's there. Right, wish me luck. First of all, I will show you where the parting actually was as much as I can. Okay, so that is where the parting actually was, or still is at the moment, but I just really am not into the whole middle parting thing, so that is gonna go back over this side. I haven't bought a specific wig brush yet, because I need to see if my extension brush is okay to use on it. If it is, then I'll just use my extension brushes, but if not, I'll buy a specialty wig one. So for now, I haven't given my wig like a proper brush through since getting it. I've just been like using my fingers, whereas when I get a brush or find out if my brush is okay to use on it, I'm gonna go through it like layer by layer, just brush it through, because obviously it came like a little bit tangled anyway where it had just been in the bag and stuff. Okay, so I am going to clip this back down. and I just made the parting beforehand so that it would be easier and quicker. But basically I just got like, you should use like the end of a comb, you know, one of those like pew spiky ones. But I don't even have one of those. I have had multiple of them, but I just lose everything all the time. So I literally just use like the end of a pair of tweezers to create that parting. So now that I have clipped that, hold on, I had 2 clips, I don't know where I just put the other one, but I'm gonna clip it a little bit more just to kind of make sure that it stays there whilst I hair dry it. This is a heat resistant synthetic wig, so if you're going to try this and if this works, then definitely check that it's heat resistant. Don't put any kind of heat on a synthetic wig if it's not, because it will just melt and damage the fibres. This is heat resistant, so I'm going to hold it like back away and like move it in to see and make sure that I'm not causing damage, if that makes sense. So obviously that is a lot better than before, because every single time I would let go of any of the hair I'd pulled over here, it would just like bounce and like fall back over that way. So that has actually kind of set it a bit. I'm probably just gonna go over it now that I've taken the clips out, so that I can get the fringe to fall in a way that I want it to. And obviously I haven't cut any of this yet, so this is looking snazzy. But yeah, I'm just gonna go over it again, try and get this set in a nice way. I hate that I can feel little hairs that just like escaped over my face. Okay, so as you can see, that is actually staying nicely there. I would obviously hairspray it or something, but I don't have any wig specific hairspray. I don't actually have any hairspray, but I would never use normal hairspray on a wig even if I did, just because you don't, like, I wouldn't want to ruin it. If you're watching this and you're as new to wigs as I am, then you do not want to be using any products on it that are not made for synthetic wigs. So that's why I haven't like brushed through it fully with my brushes, and I have not put any product or anything like that on it, just because I really don't want to mess it up. That's pretty good. That's stayed in place. I wouldn't even say you need wig hairspray, because that is looking pretty good. Like, everyone has a fringe that is this long. I will sort this out. I mean, I'm not sure how short I want it. I could, if that was more like, if it was less straight over my right eye, then I could keep it long. Like, if it, I'd want to do a bit of shaping anyways, but I don't know, I'm just talking to myself. Oh my god. Okay, so anyway, that is that. I have successfully changed the parting just by clipping it over and hair drying it into place. Maybe. Okay, so I actually just realised I kind of want to see if I can hair dry down these bits, because obviously originally this was like a middle part and it kind of like, ooh, like fanned out of the face, but I don't want that. I am looking like such a scene kid right now, like 15-year-old me that used to YouTube, like seen makeup tutorials, honey dropkick hair, like oh my god, I would fancy myself right now. Because this hair, look at this hair, this was like my dream hair as a child. Like it's so long and thick and like blue. Oh my god, if I had this wig when I was 15, my life would have been complete. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and like stop it from, I don't know what to call that. I'm just gonna do it. God, I cannot see because I haven't cut it and it's like draping over my eye. It worked a little bit. It hasn't worked completely, but I've just realised using that hot blast, it has literally just like pow. All my spirit gum has just all of a sudden come unstick from that. See, I like how the clip gives it that little wave here. Like I like that wave right there. Right there. You can tell I've been indoors all day literally doing nothing because I'm going a little bit crazy. Ugh. But yeah, that looks dank. That looks pretty sweet. Nice. Just yeah.
Literally, I must look so weird right now, but that's because I am. Oh no. Oh. I'm like speaking to the camera as if it is my friend, and it's not.
Right, okay. I'm gonna leave that there. Okay, hey guys, it's me again, and it sounds crazy to say this because this will all be in the same video, but this is on a different day to where I shot me changing the parting of my wig. I'm just gonna sort this out a bit because it's gappy, so I'm gonna go in with the hairdryer and try and make it so that like when I got the wig and it's not stuck down properly, I put it on for like in 10 minutes before a lecture this morning, so you can kind of see the lace. But I'm not worried about that, like I'm not going anywhere important with this on. I'm taking it off to wash my actual hair and go out later, so this is just purely for the purpose of the video. So I'm not too worried about like any of that, so just kind of ignore that. But I am going to try and sort this out because the wig, when it was made, obviously it was middle parting and it also kind of like all fanned out from the face. Look, I just kind of like lifted that up, that's crazy. It all fanned like out from the face, so I'm going to try for this side, like I definitely want it down because it's a fringe, so I'm gonna do that. Doo-doo. See, now that's just laying a bit more straight than it was before. I'm going to section it off again to make sure that I am not cutting anything that I do not want to. Because it is so long, first of all I am just going to cut this much off just to get most of that out of the way. This is a lot lower down than I'd cut it if I was cutting the fringe straight in, but that would be mental to do. See, that looks crazy, but there was like a lot of hair to come off that. So now I'm gonna go in with the scissors and just kind of like feather downwards. Already that is looking a lot better than one strip. Now I am going to do the bit that is framing my face. Okay, so now that the cutting is done, I am going to hair dry it all into place. Okay guys, so that is how I have parted my wig and styled it. I am to get this fringe to stay more in place. Oh my god, it's like falling off where it's not stuck down properly. I am going to pin it back when it's on like a little head, and I'm not wearing it, and I'm going to kind of dry it when it's on there into that position and pin it as well to keep it like there. And I can't do that right now because it's on my head and I'm not going to be walking around today with a pin holding this back and like routinely drying it. So I will obviously do a video when my wig is exactly how I want it. It's looking pretty dank, I would say. So now I'm just gonna go in and add a few little like layers, just so that it like blends a little bit more. Clip this bit back, and I am going to try and dry it into place again. Okay, so this is how I have styled my wig. It's a little bit kookier and cuter in my opinion. Just show that. I think it looks so sick. The only thing I need to do is work more on this fringe to make sure that it stops getting gappy and like hanging directly over my eye. Looks cool. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video of me styling my wig how I want it. So from a middle parting all long to having a fringe and some shaping and some layers going through. It looks pretty cute. Yeah. Okay, bye guys.